Do y'all like my shirt? Hey, the haters always scream the loudest. And that is the theme of today's episode. Bye-bye. Post Grammys. The Grammys went down on February 2nd. The world's been talking, the yappers been yapping. But what they been yapping about? Irrelevant shit. Beyonce this, Beyonce that, Charlie XCX, Kendrick, all these big names. Yes, these big names all have a reason to celebrate post Grammys. But the special moments are not even scratching the surface of communication. But it's alright. It's alright. Why is it alright? Because your boy EJ is here to give you the scoop, the tea, the deliciousness, icing on the cake. Who should be celebrating and who should we be praising? And I ain't like praising like worshiping, but praising like good job, motherfucker, good job, woo woo. Because you got a root for bitches that don't get rooted for. What? Hell yeah! I'm an advocate for music, and this is what this shit is all about. The post 67th annual Grammys is all in this moment. So much things went on off screen than it did on screen. Why? Because most of the categories that were given Grammys for were not even televised. It was live streamed, but it wasn't during the actual ceremony. The actual ceremony only saw 10 categories awarded. The rest was performances and Trevor making jokes. What moments should be recognized? Why were their wins so historic? Because they motherfucking work. Sheila E. It's been 40 long years since Sheila E. has been nominated at the Grammys. 1985 is the last time Sheila E. was nominated for the Grammy ceremony. Fast forward to 2025, and Sheila E. wins Best Global Performance. Bimba Gloria, Red Mouth, Color. However you want to say, whether it's in Spanish or English, Sheila E. takes Best Global Performance. 40 years in the making. Sheila E. snatches her first Grammy and she brings Gloria Estefan and Mimi Suzar with her. Gloria Estefan wins her 4th Grammy. And Mimi has a wonderful night because in addition to winning this award, she takes home Best Tropical Latin Album. An album in which she recorded with her son live from Peru, giving her 2 out of 3 Grammy career wins. Man, give it up for these 3 ladies killing it at the 67th annual Grammys and nobody's even talking about it. Wow, baby, wow. Congrats, ladies. Congratulations. Supporters are going to yell for y'all today. Yes, indeed, we is and we are. Jon Batiste has a great night. Also, he goes ahead and sweeps both of his categories. He takes home Best Music Film and he takes on Best Song Written for Visual Media. 7 Grammy wins out of 22. So go ahead, John. I knew his ass was going to take both awards. I was rooting for you, Olivia. Good job, John, showing them that jazz ain't dead. Instrumentals are still a thing. I love it. The next series of congratulations goes, of course, to our rest in peace president who just passed away right before the Grammy ceremony. So he did not get to see this come to fruition, but we knew it was coming. Jimmy Carter wins Best Audio Narration Storytelling. This is his 4th win. Congrats, Jimmy Carter. Dave Chappelle ties the all-time record. Bill Cosby with the most Best Comedy Album wins. One more win and he'll be the comedian with the most wins in this category with 7. But right now he is celebrating a tie. Said it before, I ask again, are they trying to rewrite history? Or is Dave Chappelle just that funny that he has not lost in this category at all? He is undefeated, y'all. 6 for 6. Is it legit? Or are they rewriting the story so no matter what, Dave Chappelle will win until he surpasses 6? I guess we'll find out if he releases another album. Over on the Best Global Album category, you know I was going up for my girl Tim's. I was blind, baby. I couldn't see nobody else. But Matt B, Alki Bulan II. Oh, yes, part 2. I gave it a listen. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Phenomenal album. So shout out to Matt B. And your well-deserved Best Global Album win. Bringing you to a first-time Grammy win. And since we've been talking about the global category, let's pop on over to Best African Music Performance. Chris Brown did not take the win. It went home to my girl Tim's. No restoration today, boo boo. But Tim's does win Best African Music Performance following Tyler, who won the inaugural award last year. Best Americana. Best Americana Roots. Best Americana period. Sierra Farrell, first time ceremony nominated. She had 4 nominations and she swept. She took home all 4 of them awards. And go ahead, girl. American Dreaming, Lighthouse, Tears of a Trail, any and everything. She took home the album, the performances, and the song. Okay. Good job. Amazing feat. You don't often see them sweep their entire first round of awards, and it's beautiful to see it done. Sierra Farrell joins a very small list of people who have done this feat. So, of course, we're going to bring up the country categories, but probably not in the way that you think. Best Country Duo Group Performance went to Miley Cyrus and Beyonce for 2 Most Wanted. Big ups to Miley. Y'all must don't understand the significance of Cowboy Carter, and it's okay. It probably ain't meant for y'all to understand at this point in the game because, baby, if you ain't figured it out by now, you're just not going to figure it out. Miley was rejected from country. Only 1 song from Miley even charted on the country charts. Keep that in mind. Hannah Montana, not so much country. So big ups to Miley, socking it to country, as well to Beyonce for reclaiming country. Don't let these motherfuckers tell you you ain't country and where you deserve to be, what you don't deserve to be. Miley, congrats. Beyonce, congrats on y'all country Grammy, because it was a big moment for Miley too, who was also rejected from country. The king and queen of the country categories at the Grammys, Mr. Chris Stapleton and Mrs. Casey Musgraves. Ain't nothing new. I knew they were going to take each one of their respective awards. Chris Stapleton is now the first country artist to go back to back and win Best Country Solo Performance. This is also his fifth win in the category. Woo! And Casey Musgraves takes her 3rd win in the Best Country Song category, now tying Chris Stapleton. Chris Stapleton, Laurie McKinney, Josh Keir, and Casey Musgraves all now share 3 wins in this category, which is the most among all artists. Bringing us to Best Country Album. Beyonce's Cowboy Carter wins Best Country Album, and she becomes the first black artist to ever win this award. What? The first black artist to ever win. So if you are black and you are a female right now, you should be ashamed if you are hating on Cowboy Carter. This is representation, okay? And furthermore, let's break this shit down. I'm so tired of reading people Talking about she bought this, she bought that. It wasn't deserving. It's not country. It was a flop. Blase, blase. Y'all look and sound ignorant. Okay? Ignorant. No. Ignorant. Okay? You sound ignorant. Okay? Ignorant. If y'all want to be ignorant, I can be ignorant too. Okay? Ignorant. You sound ignorant. You're dumb. You're just dumb. Dumb, dumb, dumb. Why? Why does Justaboiandhiscamera say you're dumb, dumb, dumb? But let's talk about flop. If Cowboy Carter was indeed a flop, let's look at the other 4 nominees. Cowboy Carter ended the year at number 6. It was the 6th best-selling country album. The next up nominee was number 9. Another nominee, number 15. Another nominee, number 35. And the last nominee, 65. 6, 9, 15, 35, 65. If Cowboy Carter was 6, and the rest of these was well below 6, minus the number 9 and 15, who really should have won the award talking about they were flops? Alright, let me get off my soapbox. Also, once again, blame your academy, blame your white folks, okay? This is what happened. Let me break it down to why Beyonce won Cowboy Carter and not one of your other faves. And trust and believe when I say Justaboiandhiscamera has no issue with any of these performers. But let me break it down to you like this, alright? Going into the ceremony, Post Malone was 0 and 12, 0 and 10, 0 and 13, some shit, okay? 0 wins out of his career nominations. He was going to lose this one too. The Grammys does not consider him a Grammy-winning artist. For whatever reason, I don't know. Ask his peers. However, he went 0 for 8 in the entire ceremony, and I knew they wasn't going to award him. So Post Malone was not going to win, even though he had one of the best country albums in 2024, if not the best. Because I said before, he probably should have won this category. Then you got the king and queen, okay? Chris Stapleton and Casey Musgraves. We already seen Chris Stapleton win multiple best country albums at different award shows. It only made sense that he would probably take it here, right? Well, that's when the voting gets split. Because you got Casey Musgraves having a phenomenal year with Deeper Well, and then Chris Stapleton, and of course them two are going to take and split the votes. Not only did you allow the king and queen into the same category this year as Cowboy Carter, you allowed, and I'm mad about this because hell yeah, love me some Lainey Wilson. But she dropped her album the last week of the eligibility period for the Grammys, and you put her in as a finalist in the category. You could have saved her for the 2025 nominations, but no, you decided to put her in as a 2024 nominations, knowing that the King, Queen, and Cowboy Carter were all vying for Best Country Album. So you sacrificed the princess of country, thinking that she could take the win away from the other 3. No, that's not how the shit works. Everybody knows that. So blame the voters, people. It ain't that Beyonce bought anything. It ain't that Jay-Z had to go and buy a fucking Grammy. No. The Grammy voting panel put the king, queen, and princess all in the same category with Post Malone and Beyonce, knowing damn well not none of them was going to vote for Post Malone. So you split the votes among the 3, and Beyonce walked her ass out with the Grammy. It is what it is, people. Just go and celebrate that your fave was a finalist, because Cowboy Carter won that award fair and square, because your people fucked up when they decided to put the king, queen, and princess all against each other. Of course, splitting the goddamn on vote. Dummies. But congrats to all of them. Miley, Beyonce, Chris Stapleton, and Casey Musgrave all winning a Grammy at the 2025 ceremony. You saw her accept the award for global impact. But you didn't see her accept the award for Hell's Kitchen, the Best Musical Theater Album, which gave her her 17th Grammy win. Congrats to Alicia Keys, cause that girl is on fire. Still on fire. CC went. CC, go CC, go CC. The Lord is anointing CC. Genre specific out of the way. Miss CC Winans wins her 3rd Best Gospel Album. Woo! 3-time Best Gospel Album, period. Winner. CC Winans. You know what? Haters scream the loudest. And we want to offset that and say supporters scream louder. Mr. Chris Breezy. Chris Brown wins his 2nd career Grammy. He's been blacklisted so much because of his past that he only earned 2 wins out of 22. He last won at the 54th annual ceremony when Fame won Best R&B Album. Fast forward 13 years later, and Chris Brown wins. Chris Brown wins Best R&B Album. Woo, woo, woo. 11-11. The deluxe version snatches the crown. Well deserved, Chris Brown. Well deserved. This was 7 years in the making. The lyrics this year let us all know that Rap City was ready, Rap City was wanting, and Rap City said she deserved and earned a Grammy win this year, and the Grammys give it to her. Rap City and Erykah Badu take home Best Medallic Rap Performance, giving Rap City her 1st career Grammy win 7 years after her 1st set of nominations. And Erykah Badu wins her 5th Grammy. The last time Erykah Badu won a Grammy was at the 45th annual Grammy ceremony. 45th, 55th, 65th, 66th. That means 22 years later, she picks up a win. Damn. Samara Joy is a perfectionist, is perfect, is a beast in the jazz categories. Over the 3 ceremonies in which Samara Joy has been nominated in the jazz categories, she has snatched 4 out of 4 gramophones, to include a 5th for Best New Artist. She is 5 for 5 in her career Grammy wins over the 3 ceremonies that you have been nominated in. Yeah. Noah Jones won her 10th Grammy last Sunday. Best Traditional Pop Album. It's been 17 years since Noah Jones last won a Grammy. I said it. I was like, is it too early for a tie in the R&B categories? And obviously it was not too early for a tie, but not in the category that I wanted the tie. But there's a tie nonetheless. The Best Progressive R&B Album sees a tie. It goes to Avery Sunshine and No Worries. That's how you know you bad, when you split the vote among the panel. Yes, yes, yes. Congrats to Avery and No Worries for your tie in the Progressive R&B Album category. And Avery Sunshine did a phenomenal job. Like I said, 1 note, but it was a solid 1 note. As you can see, it's a Grammy winner. I told you it's very rare to go back to back in the R&B song category. Prior to the result being revealed last Sunday, only Stevie Wonder has done it. He did it in 74 and 75. SZA now joins Stevie Wonder as the second artist and first female to go back-to-back and win the Best R&B Song category. Snooze and now Saturn are your two back-to-back wins for Miss SZA. Now let's jump over to Best Pop Group Duo, where SZA won last year. Her and Lady Gaga were tied with 2 wins apiece, the only 2 artists to win this category twice. Well, the results were revealed and Lady Gaga and Bruno Mars won the category with Die With A Smile. This broke the record and takes Lady Gaga out of the tie with SZA. Lady Gaga now has a record-breaking 3 wins in the category, and Bruno Mars now joins SZA in a tie with 2 wins. These 3 artists are the only ones to win this award multiple times. Amy Allen. Amy Allen won Songwriter of the Year Non-Classical at the premiere ceremony. During the live ceremony, they did shout out Daniel Nigro for winning Best Producer Non-Classical, but not Amy Allen. But Amy Allen is the first female to ever win this award. So say her name. Amy Allen, Best Songwriter Non-Classical, the first female to ever win. Yes, yes, yes. Haters, 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 haters. What? Fuck the haters. Let's go into Record of the Year, Song of the Year. The first rap song to win since 2019, when Childish Gambino did it with This Is America. Kendrick Lamar is the second rap song to sweep both Song of the Year and Record of the Year. Matter of fact, it's the second rap song to win in either of the categories, period. Boom. Kendrick Lamar will go on to sweep all 5 categories he was nominated in. Not Like Us won 5. It went 5 for 5. Song of the Year, Record of the Year, Best Rap Performance, Best Rap Song, and Best Music Video. Not Like Us killed the game at the Grammys. This was also Kendrick's first time winning the big 2 of the 4 awards in the general field. Yes, he is a first-time recipient of Record of the Year and Song of the Year. Good job. Kill it, Kendrick. Kill it. And if GNX gets a Album of the Year nom, he could be knocking on that door too. Boop, boop. We'll see what 2026 has in store when the 2025 nomination list comes out in November. And my last shout out for these winners who did not get much love, was overshadowed, is the Beatles. The Beatles last won a Grammy at the 39th annual ceremony. It's been almost 30 years since they won anything. But 28 years later, at the 67th annual Grammy ceremony, the Beatles win Best Rock Performance for Now and Then, giving them their 8th career win. Woo-wee! Hell yeah! Good job, Beatles. Alright. You knew this shit was coming. You knew it was coming. Album of the Year. 8 nominees. Everybody saying Beyonce bought it. Jay-Z's rants of last year. And absolutely. It's very upsetting that Jay-Z's rant last year occurred, because if these nominations were to play out without his rant, Beyonce still would have been a finalist among the finalists to actually win the award. But nobody's ready to have that conversation yet. They want to run with the negative narrative that they bought, and they bought the award. The negative narrative that they bought the Grammy. Sounds stupid. Y'all look ignorant. You sound ignorant. Yeah, all that. I said it before. Let me tell you about this Album of the Year. Let's go. 8 albums. Synthetic Pop ain't never won Record of the Year, Song of the Year, or Album of the Year. So we knock out Sabrina and Chaperone. Love them 2 albums. I sure do. But they ain't never going to win it because Synthetic Pop wasn't going to win. Taylor and Billy. Beautiful albums. Both slow. Both have won multiple times. Neither one was going to win this year. As you saw, they all went 0 for 7. Leaves you 4 albums. Cowboy Carter, Brat, Jesus, Volume 4, and New Blue Sun. These two right here, Andre 3000 and Jacob Collier. Jacob Collier is an instrumental type artist. He wins in the arrangements, instrumental, a cappella categories all the time. Andre 3000 gives you a true instrumental only album. Which one is going to be more iconic if it wins? Andre 3000. So it advances to the final 3. By Jacob, eliminated. Prior to this ceremony, Charlie XCX been performing for 20 years and only received 2 Grammy nominations, and that was off of Iggy Azalea's Fancy. They did not see her as a real Grammy winner in the past, and you know what that means. They're not going to see her as one now. Yes, she had an undeniable killing in the electronic dance categories, and that's why she was awarded 2 of them awards. Her 3rd win was in Best Package Album. Because she was an art director, she took home a 3rd Grammy. So there you go, 3 out of her 9 nominations. That now leaves your 2 final albums, Cowboy Carter and New Blue Sun. One being a true instrumental only album, which would have been very historical if it was to win. And you have Beyonce, who's been putting out killer albums all career long, and she ain't never won Album of the Year. And it was her time. Most people said it was time. Yes, Jay-Z might have went on a rant last year, but when it came down to it, the final 2 albums, Cowboy Carter, New Blue Sun, Cowboy Carter snatches the win and therefore makes her the 4th black female to win Album of the Year. Whew, that's big, people, but y'all over here hating, to include people who look just like her. Black skin, black females, hating on her the hardest. Representation, people, it's for you. By you, for you. FUBU. Not only just the 4th black female artist to win, she's the 12th black artist to win. 67 years. 12 black artists won Album of the Year. People, this is bigger than Beyonce. It's bigger than, let's not even talk about how many Hispanics actually have won Album of the Year. Chinese Americans have won Album of the Year. So this is big. Representation matters. So 4 black women, 12 black artists in 67 years has won Album of the Year. I don't care if she say do-si-do, round and round, bow to bow, then hit that floor. Hit the game, I'm going around and hit the floor. I don't care what she's saying. The fact that she is the 4th and 12th overall says wonders. Y'all, I'm done ranting. Whew. Y'all, I appreciate y'all watching this video. I appreciate y'all rocking with your boy. Let me know what you think about what I said. The historical wins, the longevity wins, the gapping wins. Let me know. Let me know what's on your mind. Let's talk about good shit from the Grammys, alright? And there'll be another video where I talk about the performances and the speeches because I think them also should be highlighted. But it won't be in this video. Thank you for rocking with your boy, EJ. This is Justaboiandhiscamera Productions celebrating the Grammys and giving you a post-Grammy update on why we should be hollering instead of hating. Until next time, peace, love, and happiness.